I never begin a production knowing this is how I want to do it or this is what it has to look like. It really evolves.
If I were a wealthy man.
If Peter might the pickle pepper picker pick the peck of pickled peppers.
It went pretty well. I think there's things that we can improve on.
Jacob would work for him for 7 years.
We all did our best, and I think we're all going to be pretty happy with the results today.
At SLUH, obviously, we consider ourselves more than just a high school theater program.
Every little decision that is made by one department really affects all of the other departments.
Constant communication with the creative team. You know, we started last spring, Eddie and I, talking about Fiddler on the Roof and looking at images and getting ideas, and then as an actor learns and grows the character, it's the same for a director. I like to do things I've never done before, and I've never done Fiddler.
In approaching choreography, I always first look to the original. So a show like Fiddler on the Roof with a choreographer like Jerome Robbins, I knew when we were doing Fiddler on the Roof that I was going to reference his material for the major numbers.
I like to start by dreaming the dream and letting it be impossible, and then taking the time after that dream and then turning it and then making small adjustments, finding what is most important to the dream and the kind of visual project that I'm working on.
I felt like we could certainly get the look and the mood and what we wanted within our budgets.
Really, I think it's about finding the core idea that I'm after, and then supporting it in whatever ways that are actually possible afterwards.
My work, really, in doing this is to try to make the same pictures and try to honor his choreographic work while making it simple enough or simplistic enough that the dancers, the high schoolers, can accomplish it.
Go! Right, left, hop, left, hop, right, hop, left, hook.
The biggest challenge is the fact that acoustics can vary from not just space to space, but evening to evening, performance to performance. The audience physically is different. That changes the physics of how the sound works. The performers play differently, the singers sing differently, the speakers speak differently. And so as a sound engineer, a lot of my focus is not just on, being prepared for the show, but reacting and anticipating what kinds of changes to expect and changing things up here just to make sure, we're getting a similar consistent sound every single night. That is a big challenge, but that's part of what makes it fun.
I'm just a firm believer that especially at this age, you cannot expect to be backstage talking about where you're going, where the next party is, or the next football game, or and come on stage and be ready to do your best to tell the story of the play.
Okay. Alright, don't even lower your head. You can only laugh when you don't. Where's your third card?
You took it.
To live honestly within the given circumstances of the play is the only way to honestly tell the story, right? Whether it's a big musical, kitchen sink comedy, intense drama, every play has given circumstances. And so your job as an actor is to find your way into that world based on the givens that you are given, and then it's my belief that you fill in that backstory for yourself. Now, there's so much study and rigor involved in characterization and immersion in the world of a play. It just makes for a different experience for the actor and for the audience member.
To avoid disturbing the performers and other audience patrons.
God would like us to be joyful even when our hearts lie panting on the floor.
Miracles led into the promised land. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I was afraid that God would frown.
But we announced it grandma to our neighbors.
Step together, step together, step together, step
You make stars shine brighter.
Yes, Mr. Wayner here with a little tidbit of advice. Just remember, you do not have to take part in a sport to be a good one. Thus endeth the lesson.